So this is the question I always receive from my students. What is the one book that you started reading that changed your perspective to life and money? And I always tell them that for a beginner, go and read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It's a very interesting and fantastic book. It gave me 3 basic understanding about life and money. You see, it's a very good concept to understand that money is never taught in school. The concept of money is never taught in school. It's something that you have to learn on your own. No level in the classroom that will teach you about money. No, you have to struggle on your own and learn about it. The first concept that became exceptionally useful to me in that book was the concept of assets and liabilities. What are assets and what are liabilities, and which one should you buy? You see, an asset is anything at all that puts in money into your pocket. And a liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. So you can understand it from 2 different perspectives. For example, when something takes money out of your pocket and at some point puts in money inside your pocket, what you should look at is the overall taking and putting. So overall sense of it, do you say it takes money out or it brings in money? So you look at the benefits. If it takes more money than it puts into your pocket, then that thing is a liability. And if it brings in more money than it takes from your pocket, then that particular thing is an asset, and you should focus on doing that. And you should focus on buying those particular things or those assets. Now, another thing I learned also from that book was the perspective the rich has and the perspective the poor man has. And these are the 2 things that define the 2 extremes. Why the rich is poor why the rich is getting richer and why the poor is getting poorer. And these things, this ideology, this mindset is being transferred to the kids, even our kids. So the idea is the rich man believes that you should go to school, make some grades, and at the end, find a company and own it so that people will work for you. That's the rich man's perspective to his kids. And the poor man's perspective is, go to school, my son, make good grades, and find a very good company and work for it. You see, there are 2 different extreme end perspectives to this. The poor man is teaching his son how to be a slave, and the rich man is teaching his son how to be a master. So you have to understanding these 2 perspectives can change your mindset to humanity or to money or to how these 2 people do things in terms of real life scenarios. Another example I could give that I learned from that book is the rich man always tells his kids, you are the reason why I have to get more money. And the poor man will say to his kids, you are the reason why I don't have money. You have to see, these are 2 opposite perspectives, but they give meaning, they change the mindset. And the way you start, the way you perceive it is very important to the way your kids also take in this very perspective, this very ideology into their life. So the concept of money is very simple. Learn about it, understand it, study its power, study why money is power. So getting your money to work for you is the whole idea of getting rich quicker. Okay? Get your money to work for you, not you working for money. Because if you find yourself working consistently for money, then you are a slave to money. Instead of making money your slave, you are a slave to money. And that will be very difficult for you to overcome that barrier of becoming rich. And that's what the rich dad perspective is. Understand money and make it your slave. So money is power. Go ahead and study money. I thank you for watching. So I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace out.